Rightio, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to attack our kitchen, but first I want to apologise for we've been a bit quiet on this platform lately. Progress has not stopped except for life sort of takes over. Work, Tyler's schooling and family time does take priority over this, which is a little hobby of mine. Anyway, so the kitchen. Alicia's already started. I'll show you what she's done. I think she's done an unreal job since I've been away for work. So essentially the problem we had was there was fall going from this corner down to that corner. Everything sort of comes down on an angle, as you can probably see. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that beam there had to get cut in a little bit. That's a 200mm by 50mm, 4mm thick steel beam. It's concreted in on that side, and there's some brackets on that side. And this is all compacted road base. Now this is just a start. We are going to concrete or tile it, pave it, sorry. I'm not sure which one yet, but as you can see, creates a nice dense floor, which is good enough for now. Moving on to what's going to be her smoking corner. I picked up this bad boy from the Good Guys yesterday. It's a massive Oklahoma Joe's smoker. I am extremely excited to get this thing fired up. It hasn't even been seasoned yet. We only just got it off the trailer yesterday and wheeled her in. But this is a big upgrade from a little cheapo Bunnings one which we first gave her. And she now has a nice bench top. I've still got to seal it all. Oklahoma Joe sticker. And then underneath we're going to have all of her smoking supplies. We're going to get a better storage system than that though. Moving around here, we've still got the same sink setup. I do want to replace that countertop with something similar to that. Maybe a bit wider though, so it comes all the way into here, because we've got the rock there. I'm not too keen on cutting all that rock away just yet. The sink still works, everything still works. We've still got flowing water. Coming over here is the barbecue. And then we have our nice little bench top. Excuse all the rubbish in the back. Is what it is. But this is getting sanded back, we'll recoat that. But because we had to pack it up there, obviously the fall coming down here, it's even higher down here. So we've got nice little stools here, and we're going to use that as a little serving table. As you can see, I've got my laptop there. I've been working there for the past couple of days. And back here, Tyler's little seat, so he can sit up here and do homework whilst we are working. Yeah, so we've got a couple of things to do. That's the update onto where the kitchen's at now, however it's not finished. I've got lighting I have to wire in. I have a power distribution box supplied to us by Vic Off-Road. That's going to be unreal. I can't wait for that one. As well as I've got to clean up the water pump wiring, run the solar wiring all the way through, chisel away 700mm of the rock, which I just said previously, which I wasn't going to do. But I'm not doing it the whole way. I'm only doing 700mm. That's just because we got given a pantry this morning. And yeah, I kind of wanted to sit hard up against the beams, not against the rocks. I guess that should be our first. Let's get the worst job out the way first. Let's start doing that and then move on from there. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you a sneak peek as to what's going on up there on the top. That's a special little project that I've been working on for Tyler.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, you probably didn't see much of that because that was kind of disappointing. My little jackhammer gun, typical Ozito. The electrical connection and it's gone a bit funny, so I sort of have to hold it one way to get it to go, and plus I've got the wrong bit, can't find my actual spade bit looking thing, so that sucks. I got a little bit of it done. I still wanted to get back sort of in line here, but that's not going to happen at all, is it? So I say we just put the pantry there for now, move on to the next job, because I'm not driving into Bundy to get a new jackhammer or a bigger jackhammer. Not yet. And just like that, we have a little pantry for our outdoor kitchen. Now everything in there will be kept in sealed containers and it will just be canned goods and stuff like that. We're not silly. The rest of it does get kept in the container home. But yeah, it just helps having a bit of storage out here so everything's not stuck on shelves and benches and just all over the place. So moving on to the next thing on the list, which is the power system. I'll give you a run through of our current setup. It is very much a hack together, it'll do for now setup. So we've just got the lithium battery there. We've got wire running up to some strip lights on the roof. And then this is just sprawled along the floor, and that goes to the water pump. Ignore the plumbing situation, that's temporary until we do our new benches, and then I can route the plumbing out the back and do it properly. So my plan to clean that up is I'm going to relocate the battery into this little container that was found on the property when we first got here. May as well use it. We're going to use the Sanhema powered distribution box from Vickoff Road right here on the end of the bench. That's going to give us USB, USB-C, cigarette sockets, Anderson plugs, and a light, as well as a battery meter, all in one convenient little box. And yeah, it's just a matter of cleaning up all the wiring, making it look all pretty, and then we can move on to another job.
Life is good, yeah. Life is good, life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest time.
Nearly there. Water pump wiring's tucked up underneath there, running behind. I'll leave that dangling down there until we sort out our bench situation. Everything's been fused, ready to go. Let's keep going.
I don't care who knows I love you. Ooh, 'cause I've been so lost without you. And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good, yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times.
Rightio, so that's the battery put in the box. We've got the wiring for the light all cleaned up, nicely tucked away there. We have the water pump. I wouldn't say it's cleaned up, but the water pump wiring looking better than what it was. We will revisit that when we put the new bench top in with the new sink. See where everything lands, and we can shorten wires, extend wires, make everything look nice and uniform. But what I'm very excited for is the heart of our system, which is the Sanhema powered distribution box. So this little bad boy is going to give us cigarette sockets, USB 3.0, USB-C. We're going to have Anderson plugs. We're going to have a LED to monitor our battery voltage and an LED light. Behind the camera there is our lounge room. This obviously is our little serving bench slash work area, and the kitchen behind us. So putting the unit right here is going to give access to power for everyone in this outdoor area. Installation for this unit, super simple. That's exactly how it comes out of the box. Anderson plug to power it, 2 screws, and we're going to mount this right here, right here. Go, there she is. That goes to show how easy this unit is to install. There's 2 little rubber grommets, one there and one there. Pop them off, put some screws down there, and she's all set. When it comes to getting power to that unit, there is a little tail that comes off it with an Anderson plug. I have here another Anderson plug, which is just fused at the other end and connected to the battery. Plug them in, done. The unit's got power. Turn her on. We can check our battery voltage, a little light button, the different variations of light, different brightnesses, which will create a nice little glow across the bench if I don't want the main lights on. And yeah, we've got all of our power outlets, all USB, USB-C, cigarettes, everything's easily accessible. Then we've got our Anderson plugs on this side. Yeah, I think this is going to be absolutely unreal. So we can get power to the bench, to the kitchen, we can put speakers on here, we can do whatever we want. And Milo now has power on his favourite couch. Yeah, right in the heart of everything. Yeah guys, there you have it. We now have a new pantry in the kitchen. We've cleaned up the wiring, we've got our power hub installed. All of our lighting is nice and tucked away. We do have some more work to do in the kitchen. Everything around here is a constantly evolving project, especially up the top of the hill. The next video we're going to tackle something big up on top of the hill. I'll give you an update on Tyler's little project at the moment. I'll chuck some clips in here for you. And that just goes to show that there has been stuff going on in the background. We've just been really busy and caught up with life that we haven't been able to film any of it. But another sneak peek I'll show you up top here. See if you can tell the difference. Anyway, we'll get stuck into that in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you guys for following along on our journey. Thank you again to Vic Off-Road for supplying us with a power hub. And yeah, see you in the next one. In the next video, I'll be giving you an update on everything that's been happening up the top of the property, as well as our plans for the future.